This is Good Chat, a conversation where Sunday truth meets our weekday lives.
It's been good talking to you. It's been good talking to you.
All right, Dilly.
Mark.
So, for a lot of my life, I feel like when I viewed trials, when I viewed going through things, there's some classic like guy things in here for sure. It was a thing to go through and then be healed from. And that was the linear path, and just that's what it is. Like, oh, trials will come and you just get through it and then you heal from it.
You got to
and
get
it's
over
okay.
it and move on.
Yeah. And then I actually went through some. Or not to say, I feel like we go through a lot of trials, but then like when we're actually engaged in like our life and when God's engaged, like we're engaging with him within that space, that's when like actual things happen. Because you could totally live your life linearly like that. And we're just going up and down and up and down. And that's just life. And that's all it is.
And a lot of people do.
Yeah. And I get it. It's a self-protective sort of stance to take to just not experience anything, anything hard and just try and make it through.
And survive.
White knuckle. Yeah. But the God uses all things for good piece to that requires the sitting in it and being with the pain of it and actually going through it rather than trying to dodge everything going on there. And what happens in that is this healing point is not just a getting over whatever the thing is. And it's not even recovering from one thing necessarily. It's the foothold, if you allow it and if you're paying attention, for God to get in deeper. It's a depth maker.
Character maker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he brings up so much out of that, and he brings you to more of where he called you to and who he wants you to be. And it's a better spot to be too. But it is a little bit of my eyes have been like opened and I can't unsee what I've seen now type thing. Have you had those experiences? Am I
Yeah, I think similarly, like oftentimes when we're in the midst of a crisis, a genuine life crisis, oftentimes even my response tends to be like, God, why are you doing this to me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Or if I can tone that down a little bit, is
why are you allowing this to happen?
Why are you allowing this to happen? And it's almost as if we have this mindset that any trial is a punishment.
Right.
Like that tends to be our natural reaction to hard things is I'm being punished.
Yeah.
But I think James flips that on its head of like, no, you're going through this trial, this difficulty or crisis or whatever, partly because life is hard and the world is hard.
Yeah.
And partly because God cares enough about you to grow you through it. Right? And in the middle of crisis, it's really hard to see that. Often it's like, okay, when the blood pressure comes back down a little bit and the panic is subsiding, it's like, okay, I know God is in control. Or at least I know that God is good. So even though this doesn't feel good, it's not good.
Right.
I can still trust that God is good and he can use this.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
But in the middle of the panic, that's not usually what I think of first.
Well, it's also funny, and I don't know where it comes from and how just innately human or how like culturally informed this is for us, but and this is where I was saying like the man part of it, of dodging the emotions and dodging the I feel sad. Nope. And we're doing everything we can to not feel sad. I have a plan. Exactly. I'm going to fix this.
Yeah.
Which I'm still guilty of even to this day. But it's weird that we're trying to dodge things that we were made to experience and feel. Like we've put happiness as the pinnacle of what we should be experiencing all the time. And that's where I'm like culturally, like I do see that present. But it's like, in reality, no, like I'm meant to feel sad too. Like it's okay that I feel sad.
In fact, if you don't feel sad, you won't know joy.
Right.
Yeah.
You might turn into a psycho. Who knows?
Right.
But it's like embracing these things for what they are, as difficult as they are, changes the perspective of the whole situation too. And I think that's what God wants. He wants us to be fully us and experience it all. Like he didn't make us to be numb. The joy that was framed there was not a placebo or not a pill to take and then you'll never experience pain or anything else.
Right.
Yeah. And so it's just an interesting, like, we're always dodging being human, I guess. I don't know. Being the right kind of human that he wanted us to be. It's very interesting.
I think sometimes too we can struggle when we're going through a season, and sometimes it's very prolonged seasons. Sometimes it's years of struggle, which is hard. Well, we run the risk of just like giving up. Like, okay, my life is just going to suck.
Yeah.
And I don't know what God's doing, if he still cares. This is, it's been happening for years. And that just means from now on, my life is going to suck. And I that makes me sad. Yeah. Because I don't think that's the perseverance that God is training in us. Yeah. That making us mature and complete through trials isn't just surrendering to all of the hard and wallowing in it. Not necessarily wallowing, but getting stuck in it. Maybe that's the risk, because we get stuck in that mode of like, okay, well, life's just going to be terrible from now on. Yeah. The debilitating, well, life's unfair, and so, okay, Eeyore. Yeah, which I'm good at. I like Eeyore. Eeyore's one of my favorites. Which, good talking point right there of how do you, Eeyore you connect with the most. Actually, Eeyore I connect with the most too, if I'm honest. But how do you work with that, knowing that that's like your proclivity to be, oh bother. Oh bother. Yeah. It's funny because for me, like, it's kind of a game. It really is. Okay. Eeyore is a personification of I don't know what. Because it's fun. To project this, sort of Eeyore-ness and then snicker at it and laugh at it. And people that know me know the joke, right? Yeah. Like the inside joke. But all of my life I've been a closet worrier. Some would call that anxiety, like low-grade anxiety. Helps you be prepared. Yeah, and that's like the downside of it is I tend to expect that bad things are going to happen. I tend to expect that the worst is coming. It's part of that, so you won't be surprised. Yeah, part of it. I do the same. Yeah, I got the same thing. And for my work life, that's great because I get to try and anticipate what can go wrong and do our best to protect ourselves and protect our people and make good plans. And that's great. It's a gift, but it's exhausting. I bet. Yeah, it's exhausting. Yeah. And so the Eeyore act kind of helps take the edge off of it. Huh. Right? Yeah. Because it's not all terrible and it's not all going to go bad. In fact, most of the time it's pretty darn great. Yeah. But it, and it adds a little levity to the cycle. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for noticing. It does add some levity to it, but I forgot where we're going with this. I like Eeyore. Yeah. But I think Eeyore is a classic case of just wallowing in the sorrow of life's trials instead of being challenged to see the fruit of life's trials. Right. So I don't actually want to be an Eeyore. Totally. I can like him, but not want to be him. Because I hope that we can cultivate a sense of God's going to work through this. And in fact, it's going to be even better than what it could have been. Right. Yeah. So my relationship with God has the opportunity to grow in ways it would have never grown. My relationship with others has the opportunity to grow in ways they never would have grown had we not gone through these trials together. If you're also
if you're always protecting yourself from trials and trying to mitigate all of that, and that's kind of what it sounds like the Eeyore does, is it mitigates the possibility of that because we saw it coming. So either I'm not going to be surprised and experience. I'm speaking from, this is where I've like utilize it as well.
Yeah.
I'm either going to not be surprised and therefore I'm a little bit more in control of the situation. That's fine. Or I'm just going to avoid it altogether, and then I never have to go through. There's some wisdom to that. Like you don't jump headfirst into trials.
Right. Don't look for
Life
them.
will give you enough.
They will give you enough. Yeah.
But yeah, this sort of space of, am I going to be okay if I do enter into a trial? Is everything going to be fine?
Yeah.
And to learn like the amount of trust it takes in the, I'm going to be fine. Like if it hits, it hits, and that's okay. That's a lifelong sort of, and exhausting in a different way. Like coaching and repeating it and coming back and then letting things go, which is exhausting on its own.
Yes. I don't know where I heard it or who said it. The idea is that like we are either in the midst of a trial, or we're coming out of a season of trial, or we're heading into a season of trial. Like
I don't like that perspective of it.
It's a little bit of a negative perspective, right? But I think it's got some truth to it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And not that every one of those trials is going to be catastrophic, but
right. Thinking of my worst, like, because I can definitely categorize some as just like my worst experiences of life. What came alongside those, specifically allowing like godly people to speak into my life and leaning into Jesus as hard as I possibly can to like white knuckling and crying over it, just like I'm holding on right now. Yeah. Which is funny because he was right there, and I'm just like the perspective on the other side is like, oh, okay. But just thinking about like those worst times and what he did on the other side of it, it's kind of like what Phil said on Sunday is like, I know he's got me. Like, how much worse could this actually get?
Yes.
I'm either going to die. Great. Like, I will be done with it then and be in a much better spot. Yeah. Or I'm going to get through it and I'm going to be in a much better spot. Yeah. Because I'm leaning into him. And so therefore everything in my life is going to be utilized, you know, nothing is wasted in the truest sense.
And so God's faithfulness in our last trial is preparing us for our next trial.
Right.
And that faithfulness he'll show again.
But the faithfulness supersedes no matter what the type of trial is, because I think we categorize often. I made it through a personal trial and I can, deal with me, but now my mom's going through something. Now my kid's going through or now we lost somebody entirely. Right. And is
God still going to show up?
Yeah. Does he show up for this kind of thing too? Yeah. And that faithfulness is so much greater. Even the trial that you went through, his faithfulness was far superior to what you can identify within your life. We think 2-dimensionally, 3-dimensionally at best, and he works in far more than we can conceive of. Yeah.
How many... Thinking back on some
dimensions? About 7, I think.
Thinking back on on those seasons and trials, like how often did you try to hold on to it at first? Not to keep it a secret, but I
totally know what you mean. Yeah.
What changed once you finally okay, I gotta go talk to somebody. I gotta go talk to my friend or pastor or.
What's funny is. So this was specifically like a relational, I was done dirty in this situation. And there was a lot of people who were actually pushing me to hold on to it and sort of like middle fingers and like get angry about it, do all this stuff. I think the intention was stop holding back your emotions because that's what it looks like. But I think what I was feeling was just, no, I'm sad. And I'm trying to like figure out my way through it. Like I'm more heartbroken than I am angry about anything here. Just because it was like a internal recognition of what's going on in me. at that time. It was less externally focused and more just like, oh, shoot, like this is a me thing, truly. But letting go was still a hard thing. Again, the Eeyore proclivity is very true in like, well, I just want to be sad, you know? Which is okay. Like there's a level to that, a threshold to that that's okay to be like, I'm going to be sad about this right now.
Well, and I think sometimes it's embarrassment.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You know, especially if our decisions caused the trial. Like there can be embarrassment of like, gosh, I did this to myself. Like
Totally.
I don't want anybody to know.
Totally.
And then we just sit in it.
That's so funny though, because it's like that's the experience. That's the witness later on.
Right.
The people who need to know.
Right.
You've gone through this too.
Yeah.
You know, and you've learned so much and have been shaped by this experience. Like that.
Yeah.
We need to see that wasn't wasted as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah. I was thinking about and I think our natural reaction in our trials at a certain point, like we just don't want to talk about it all the time. Right. I just want to talk about it.
Totally.
And sometimes we be very private about it.
Yeah.
Or isolate because of it and things like that. But in my own experience, the healing, the growing, the learning often happens when I am in community and relationship with people that I trust, that are pointing me towards Christ, that are praying with me, praying for me. And so having that Christian community of brothers and sisters around me through that trial, some of that's the most transformative part.
Absolutely.
Like the most redeeming part is being loved and cared for and ministered to in the midst of the trial.
Yeah.
That can be
And
the best.
that's like if you're going through suffering and you want to pull away, it's okay to do that in little bits of time. But really what's great for you is to push in even further to the community and those people. A good roommate saved my life, to be honest. And it's like he loved Jesus, he loved me, and he didn't push me to anything. He just called me in a direction. And I was like, okay, like I guess we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
Changed my life completely. God used him so much.
Yeah. That's awesome.
We need each other so much, and we need to be pursuing Christ all together as one. As you said, actually, 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
We need each other.
We need each other. Yeah, especially through the trials.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
So, one more angle
Okay.
I want to talk is if somebody else is going through something and being a good friend, brother, you know.
How do you love someone through their trial?
How do you love someone through their trial?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you think of the story of Job, right? And dude loses everything.
Right.
And is afflicted by some disease.
And then all his friends come in and blame him.
And his friends, and they're not good friends. At least the wisdom that they try to offer is bad wisdom. But the first thing they do is they come and they just sit with him.
Yeah.
You know, they just sit with him in his grief and in his trial. I think that's one of the most loving things we can do is not to come with platitudes and, oh, you're going to be fine. This is going to be good. God's going to use this. It's going to be amazing. And try and make everything sound like it's no big deal. No, like this is a big deal.
Yeah.
So the first thing is acknowledging the gravity of the situation and just being present.
Yeah. Yeah.
And coming back and being present.
Yeah.
And that, you know, all the tangible ways that we can love and encourage and pray for and bring meals and those sorts of things are very, very tangible. But sometimes we just need to show up.
Yeah, man.
And listen.
There's a song and the line in it that I love because it just put context to that kind of thing is the sometimes breathing the same air has got to be enough.
Yeah.
Yep. And part of that is also just exhaustion.
Yeah.
I need a brother, but I'm so tired.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's just share some air and be in the same room with
and
each
then
other.
you just know that that person cares.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes that's all we need is knowing that someone cares. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think like the discomfort with sadness or wanting to fix everything, because let's be honest, it's out of love, but it's also out of discomfort.
Right.
Often.
Right. I don't know what to do right now, so I'm going to say something.
Yeah. Or I do know what to do right now. Like I've been through this, and so I'm going to tell you what to do. And it's like, that's
Also not helpful.
Yeah, and also the process will always look different dependent on the person too, and where they're at. And some of it is the same, and some of it they're ready for, and then other parts it's going to be right out the window. That's not helpful.
No. No.
Yeah.
But how do we be helpful? I love what you said, that your roommate called you to come along. Didn't force you and push you,
Exactly.
but just invited you. And so,
And how much more meaningful was that? Because I got to make the decision to get up as well.
yeah.
When I was ready,
Yeah.
you know, there was a lot of exhaustion in there.
Yeah.
And then he called me and just kept consistently just being there, calling me to it, not bugging me about it, but
Yeah.
and it was also sort of baked into his life already. So it was very much just in my face. It's like, this is what someone healthy is doing. This
Yeah.
is what a healthy life looks
Yeah.
like. I'll try. I'll give it a shot.
Let's practice this.
Yeah.
Let's practice being healthy together.
Yeah. I think going forward for me this week, forever, is, for me specifically, is the being open about even the little trials with people. And because there's the line of complaining that I don't ever want to hit.
Sure. You don't want to be the whiner.
But there's a difference of how you can
Yeah.
come about it. Is like, yeah, I'm just going through this right now and it's tough.
Yeah.
Versus, oh, everything sucks and blah, 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 blah. You know?
Sure.
And for whatever reason, something gets hardwired in. Either someone tells you you're too much in your life and then you don't want to talk about it, or,
Right.
you know, however you learn to not share these things. I'm now starting to actively work against that and just say, nope, I am pushing into this community.
Yeah.
I am, God knows all of these things, and he's
Yeah.
not bugged by me
That's
at all.
right.
So I'm going to keep on pushing on, and hopefully it's either a witness or a balm for me
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah. I should probably try that sometime.
From one Eeyore to the other.
Yeah. Well, and, you know, and it's interesting being in pastoral ministry. Sunday morning, we see our friends at church, and everybody asks, like, "Hey, how are you?" Like, that's our common. And I don't know if they, you know, they're being genuine, but you know, service is going to start in 3 minutes. I don't have time to be honest.
Right. Dude, so
Right?
true. So true.
You know,
yeah.
and so I'm always like, how do I answer the question, "Hey, how are you?" in an honest way, without it being like, "Oh, you know, everything's terrible. Do you want to hear?"
Yeah.
You know, because it's not all terrible, but the season of life for me with teenagers has been crazy busy, and so I've learned how to say, "I'm good. We're just incredibly busy with good things."
Yeah.
And today I'm tired. And most of the time, people are like, "I get that.
Yeah. How do you,
I get it.
yeah.
I'm
How do
not
you
complaining, but that's
Right.
you asked."
Right. And that's a concise way if you think hard enough about what's going on in your life to be able to say it.
Yeah.
You know, for a lot of us, it's like, how do I tell you the complexity of everything going on right now?
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Yeah. And honestly, like 30 seconds isn't going to work.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm tired of saying, "I'm great,"
Right. Right.
because it doesn't feel authentic anymore, you know?
Yeah.
So I want a better answer without it being like, "This is so hard. Oh my gosh, how did anybody raise teenagers?" Like, you know, because that's
Yeah.
not true either. I'm just trying to find how do you give a genuine answer in the moment that's appropriate
Yeah.
and lets people in
Yeah.
just a little bit of knowing, oh yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I remember raising teenagers. It's busy. You're going to be fine.
Yeah. Probably right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a super good one.
Yeah.
Let's
So
put it-
I'm challenging myself to give more honest answers to
That's
the
good.
question of, how are you doing?
Yeah. Well, put it into practice right now. How you doing, Dillon?
I'm tired.
Amen.
I'm tired, but good. Coming off the heels of that Spain missions trip, like, I'm older than I was the last time I went to Europe. And it took me a lot longer to get through the jet lag.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then, like, this weekend,
Yeah.
I didn't want to do anything. I had zero motivation.
Yeah.
And it seemed like sitting and staring was the absolute best thing I could do.
You stared to the best of your ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
There's no, it was what I needed, and it was really good. And so trying to allow myself to rest more It's not my strength.
Yeah.
I like to do things. I like to get things done. I like having projects to work on,
Yeah.
and so it was very weird for me to just have zero motivation. Like, what is happening right now?
Yeah.
Nothing
like a
my
good
wife
challenge
said,
when
well,
you're
you're
tired.
probably tired. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess I am. Dang it. But that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to figure out how do I build in rest more intentionally. But I tell myself I have a desk job. I sit at my desk all week. So when the weekend comes around, I want to be on my feet outside doing things. And I think the reality is sometimes I just need to actually rest.
That's very fair and very relatable.
Yeah. So how do you give that honest answer
Yeah.
in 30 seconds?
You just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
And I have 2 weeks before school starts.
I can't wait to have to deal with that,
I'm
man.
going to do my best to be rested before
Yeah.
it all starts again.
Yeah. Well, Dillon, I'm also tired.
Yeah.
With an almost 2-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
But
Lord help you.
Lord help me.
Was that encouraging?
That was. Honestly, yeah, it was. I felt related to. But you know what? I'm happy. I just had a good chat with you. So,
Amen.
yeah.
Thanks, Mark.
So, good chat.
Good Chat is a podcast by Foothills Church located in Cameron Park, California. For more information about our church, visit foothillscp.org. Thanks for listening.